want to speak about David. What's the plan with David right now? What date are you guys looking for his return?
You're talking about David Benavidez?
Benavidez, yeah.
Yeah, because I have other Davies.
Oh, sorry. Benavidez.
Benavidez, you're correct. He will not fight uh, without to be a full title of the WBC. He deserves it. And if Bivol doesn't take the fight, I recommend it to give up the title before April 8th. Is a gentleman. And then we see the future, because the future, you don't know what it be. Like I said before, boxing change not every day, every minute. So I believe that that it could be Smith, that is something, but it's many others. But he will fight in September for the full title. So I recommend, not to fight. And if you want to go to a purse bid, we're well prepared with PBC. That most likely, it will earn the money that he deserves. Because remember, it was agreed with Canelo to fight for $5 million when Canelo making $60 million. And so doesn't care about the money. He cares about his legacy, to be the #1 Mexican that doesn't avoid any fights.
When you heard the post that Turkey said he wasn't interested in the fight, what was your reaction to that?
No, first he claimed that he won the best fights. And now, I want to be clear, I don't want to say two Russians. I want to say two foreigners, two people that America, he won, his own blood to be fighting. And the blood is David Benavidez, and it's the best fight. Because already we saw twice the same fight. Under 50,000 people saw that fight. So it's a good fight for the people like us that we love boxing. But for the regular people, doesn't care. And you see what happened? It was not a full stadium today. But people scream. It built the momentum for the fighter. In Saudi, everybody is talking, watching the cell phone and talking with each other, and hear nothing. It's like empty heart, and you cannot do that to the fighter. That is the reason that personally I will never go to Saudi, because the sole reason that I love that screaming. And, like this time, Fundora, that is what he makes the fight. That it builds the momentum for the fighter. And in Saudi, it builds the momentum for money. Money is not everything in boxing.
So then, at this point, what needs to happen, Samson, to make that fight with Benavidez and Bivol, in your opinion?
No, it will not happen, because
You don't think it
I don't think so it will happen. I believe that if he doesn't want the fight, Monday, bring the belt back.
Why do you think it won't happen?
Because my understanding, the guy that he bring the money to the plate, he decide that he doesn't want it. So that is the reason.
Are you going to go to Callum Smith then?
This one possibility, or you say better in Las Vegas. T-Mobile, I love MGM.
If it does go to purse bid and the purse bid goes to them, then you guys would go to Saudi, right?
What is the reason that you say that?
No, I'm just thinking as to
So
like
you
if,
think PBC, it doesn't have the money to pay? Everybody talking about PBC going out. PBC doesn't go out. This is our home, and we need to come with the money. We will come with the money. Remember that.
okay. Outside of that, do you think at all possibility better BF as an opponent?
That is, well, he will fight the trilogy, so it doesn't happen. But there's others, trust me.
Others.
But don't underestimate PBC. don't be like the rest of the people doesn't know shit about it, and he's saying, like many, that we finished. We're not finished. We started. Remember.
Stage.
And this, well, is the mandatory, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We didn't receive yet. I mean, but we will sit down next week, and we make a decision what will be the right way to go.
Thank you.
But definitely it's on the plate, no question about it.
Well, I asked that because usually these two companies, PBC, Top Rank, they're only going to make a fight if it's a Mayweather-Pacquiao level
No,
fight. Do you think that it can be made?
We have, especially me, a very good relation with Top Rank, and a couple of my fighters, if we will fight, we should be. Ramon Cardenas is with Top Rank, so this is one. We have no problem to make that deal, and now it's coming Edwin de los Santos with Davis. I mean, all this really.
Keyshawn Davis is fighting Edwin de los Santos?
God willing, we hope that we're almost ready. So it'd be no issue to make a fight with Sayas. The only thing is, you never know in boxing. Boxing changes, not every day, every minute. So we see what happens because we need to negotiate, and we have 1 month to make a decision. So this is what it be.
Is either fight easier to make, Ortiz or Zayas, or are they about as?
No, the mandatory in this moment is Sayas.
Right, right.
So we cannot talk to the others, but it can be. It could happen a unification, so you overcome the mandatory.
If you
That
unify
is-
with like Bakram or IBF
If we,
champion.
that's right. If it's the IBF champion, so automatic, then you need to wait a little bit longer. It's a young kid anyway, but in this moment, we're waiting for the letter of the WBO, and we try to respect them, not like the others. We will say it right away if we want it or we don't want it. We don't wait a month to make a decision. But if you have the opportunity to make much more money in a unification, that actually he will fight for the same money because he wants to reach the 4 titles. So, I cannot make that decision as a promoter. It's all up to Fundora, but definitely the number one in this moment that it could be Sayas.
Is he biting off more than he can chew? Is he too young to beat your guy?
Look, it's the mandatory. We need to honor
Yeah.
the mandatory. We will do. The only thing that can happen is unification because it be more important than the money. If Sebastian Fundora doesn't go parties and so he saved the money and he's making good money. And I believe that what he wants is to go as well as to have the 4 titles. To get that, so you need to wait a little bit longer, but maybe it's not available, so we're talking nonsense. But whatever my fighter decide, like in this case, David Benavidez, he wants to be the absolutely world champion of the WBC. He will not fight an interim championship anymore.
So is there no chance with Fundora he vacates? He wouldn't vacate the WBO because he wants to be undisputed?
He wants to be undisputed.
So that
He
ain't
will never.
happening.
No, the only thing is if he come out the opportunity to fight for the IBF, so he make an exception, and then he go back. But he will honor the mandatories, and because boxing is not only about money, but many boxers is sold for money, with all my respect. But sometimes you need to think about it, about the good for, the sport.
Yeah.
I asked you earlier in the week that the 2 best fights, in your opinion, Samson, for Sebastian. You told me wait till today to ask you now. In
Yeah.
your opinion, what are those 2 best fights?
Well, it be the 2 champions, WBA, IBF, and definitely Sayas.